Hello everyone, we are here in the heart of the campus of San Diego State University on Campanile Walkway, where all the students usually walk to class. Now before I begin our tour, I would like to give some background information on San Diego State University and how it got its name and when it was founded. So, San Diego State University began in the late 19th century with the establishment of a normal school in San Diego, California. It was founded on March 13th of 1897, and its first original location was on the upper floor of the Hill Building located at 6th and F Streets. Now, it was a temporary location for what it used to be called the San Diego Normal School in 1898 when it first opened. The school later expanded and changed names several times until deciding on its current name, San Diego State University. Now, before it's got its name now, in 1921, the school had become San Diego State Teachers College, allowing it to grant certificates and degrees. By the end of the 1950s, the student population was at 10,000, and the school renamed itself to San Diego State College, and it was now the fourth largest California state institution. On January 1st in 1974, the new name San Diego State University came about, also known as SDSU. Alright, so the next building that we are going to be approaching is the Aztec Student Union. And although that was not its original name used to be the Aztec Center. And it wasn't until 2011 it was demolished for what you see now on your right, the Aztec Student Union. We're going to walk up and try to get a better view. But as we're going, I would like to explain some history. So the Aztec Center was there from 1968 to 2011, and it still holds some of the same services. It has food places, restaurants such as Chipotle have it. It has meeting rooms, and also has where the AS government and business offices are located, council chambers, government affairs office, meeting services, and many other student organizations. So this is a better view of the Union. Some people like to call it for short. And architecturally, the Union keeps its classic mission revival. The design was to pay tribute to the rich history of the San Diego State University, keeping that classic design with the building features. As you can see, there's a lot of archways, arches, and arcades, and there's balconies, courtyard, which is now a hub for students who like to hang out and socialize and even do homework. So as we get closer to the Union, you'll notice this main archway, and above it it reads Conrad Prevy's Aztec Student Union. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. And the reason why the Union was named after this guy Conrad Prevy is because not only is he a well-known San Diego real estate billionaire, he also donated $20 million to San Diego State. It was the largest gift the university he has ever received, and it was to help the school provide scholarships to incoming students. So as we walk to our next stop, the Love Library, I'd like to provide some information about how San Diego State got its mascot, the Aztec Warrior. In 1921, after the athletic teams were established, the media had referred to the teams and the players as staters or professors. Now, the school newspaper had tried to encourage Wampus Cats during its coverage in the years of 1923 to 24 school year, but the next year, that fall of 1924, the athletic director had pushed students to select a nickname, and so the school newspaper, the Paper Lantern, had invited suggestions. So over the next few issues of the school newspaper, names like Panthers, Balboans, Thoroughbreds were suggested and submitted to not only the students but the dean as well. Finally, in 1925, the student leaders had chosen the nickname Aztecs over all the other suggestions that had been submitted to the newspapers. So they felt that the terminology of the Aztec was more representative of a Southwest image, and the selection met with no dissent. Finally, in 1925, President Hardy gave his formal approval to the Aztec nickname, and teens adopted that identity within a week. Although now, as this past year, the Aztec mascot has been said to have some controversy because it is said to perpetrate harmful stereotypes to Native Americans. So now we are approaching the Love Library, and as you can see, it is very well known for its dome shape. In fact, on campus, students refer to this building as the Dome. The building's full name is actually Malcolm A. Love Library because it was dedicated to Dr. Malcolm Love in May of 1971. Dr. Love was the fourth president of San Diego State University, serving from the years 1952 to 1971. Prior to his presidency, Dr. Love was president at the University of Nevada for 2 years. But during his 19 years as president of SDSU, he was able to transform the institution from a teacher's college into a university. And in 1966, the Carnegie Corporation named Dr. Love one of the best college presidents in the country. So now you can see the tiles around the Love Library have writing on them, and they are dedicated to significant people that are a part of the SDSU community. The SDSU community has grown tremendously and is still growing, and there has been a lot of significant people to not only pass through San Diego State but also attend San Diego State and do successful things. Starting with Ralph Rubio, who is the founder of the restaurant Rubio's. There in fact is a Rubio's located on campus. Also the CEO of Jack in the Box, Robert O. Peterson, who also attended San Diego State University. Ellen Ochoa, who was the first Latina astronaut. Even sports stars like Tony Gwynn, who now has a stadium on campus named after him, and his son, Tony Gwynn Jr. Also writers like Gregory Peck, who published the book To Kill a Mockingbird. There's been a tremendous amount of people that have been a part of San Diego State University. In fact, in 1963, John F. Kennedy, right before his death, gave a commencement speech addressing San Diego State. The president received the university's first honorary doctorate, also the first in the CSU system. Now, as we continue walking on campus, you'll notice that to the right there was a statue of a man named Samuel T. Black, who was actually the first president of San Diego State University. On the statue, it marks his term, which is 1897 to 1910. If you'll notice, there is a small polished spot on his left foot, and that is because it has been said that there is a tradition to rub his foot. Students rub his foot during finals and midterms for good luck, and so that is something that has become a tradition of the SDSU community. So we are coming up on Campanile Walkway again. Over there is where we started our tour, but now we are coming towards the end of the Campanile Walkway where it is closer to Hepner Hall. And Hepner Hall is actually to our right. There's right there. Hepner Hall has become the symbol of SDSU. As you notice, it has that same mission revival style architecture as the student union did. And you'll notice that throughout the whole campus, this sort of mission style is fluent through the whole campus. The open-faced bell tower, the archways. In fact, it is the most photographed building on campus. The tower bells are rung once a year during the yearly commencement ceremonies. So Hepner Hall has not only become a symbol of the SDSU campus, but it is also the SDSU logo and seal as well, which was unveiled in 2004. So as we're coming up here, you'll notice these archways have that like Catalonian style, and inside it is tiled with turquoise and white tile. So it has that mission look, and you can see even in the buildings ahead, they carry on this style throughout the campus. Now to the left is a big tower, and that tower right there is in fact Hardy Tower, also known as the Hardy Memorial Tower. It was named after the SDSU president Edward Hardy, and it originally functioned as an actual water tower, although it is no longer in use today. It was a gift in 1946 to commemorate SDSU's 50th anniversary and remember SDSU students that were lost in the war. Now, as we look around, these are the outskirts of the Hepner Quad, which were once the main student gathering areas on campus. So this is the end of our tour, and thank you for watching, and I hope you learned something about the historical landmarks of SDSU.